feet from me, I got more in the sacristy. I used to love midnight mass. I don't preach. I don't practice anymore, nor do I bash. I got a hell of an education out of the Catholic school, so I don't bash Catholicism. I just respect it. But remember midnight mass. Remember how spiritual it was walking the midnight mass? You remember you'd sit in the pew and the heat would hit you? Bro, Father, hold it. I can't eat another thing. So I grew up in that environment. Now I don't live in Lynn anymore. 86. I migrated to a shock, a culture shock. Are you ready? Blue collar Lynn moves to blue blood Newburyport.
Ooh, la-di-da.
What a shock. I drove up there with all my goods. I left Lynn with a vase. It became a Vamos. And now I live in Newburyport. I live in a cul-de-sac. And Lynn was a dead end. Every Saturday in Newburyport, I go to the recycling center. Every Saturday in Lynn, I used to go to the
dog.
To get things. And that's not far from the truth. And you drive around Newburyport and they have bumper stickers. Save Tibet. And I said to my friend, is that near Everett? The bumper stickers are a little more direct. If you're not in Hamburg, get off my ass. If I catch you texting, I'm going to kill you. You're the ones in the vans and I'm on my motorcycle. Can you see me? Oh, yeah. Go ahead. How did you get a picture? So, yeah, Newburyport. What a difference in culture. I grew up in blue collar. All the names in Newburyport of the kids are so foreign to me. I grew up with blue collar names. Wie heißt sie? Erster Name.
Alexander.
Alexander. That's Alex. I'll call you Alex. Erster Name.
Errol.
Errol. I'm sure it's Errol. Holy Jesus. All right, Axel. First name?
Mark.
Marky and Samantha. That's a little too. What's your name?
Patty.
Patty. I love blue collar. All right, then. These are blue collar. I go with Richie, Frankie, Georgie. Georgie had an uncle. His name was Harry Aganis. Not a soul remembers Harry. No, be quiet. Harry Aganis. Nobody remembers Harry. He was called, nobody? The Golden Greek. He played for the Red Sox. He was 27 when he died. He had a foreign disease, and the guy was the biggest thing the Red Sox ever had back in 1948. He was called the Golden Greek. And I also had a friend named Joey. Did you ever have a punk friend named Joey that beat you up for no reason? And I'd run home, and he knew everything before me. Mom, Joey said there's no Santa Claus. My mother says you're 27. Remember the first time we found out there was no Santa Claus? Remember how traumatic? I'll never forget when I was at Fort Dix at the time. My sergeant told me. He said, come in the barracks, there's no Santa Claus. But the names, like I said, Richie, Frankie, Alex, and all these good blue-collar names, I don't hear those names in Newbury. I walk down High Street. I'm from Lynn. I don't live on High Street. I live on Low Street. It's a social thing. It's the caste thing, right? And I live on, but they give you a one-day visitor's pass so you can walk on High Street. And I hear these wealthy mothers call their children with names I never heard in Lynn. Ashley, Amber, Brittany, Colby, Caitlin, Justin, Jason, Heather, Holly. Are you going to the regatta? I'm from Lynn. What is a regatta? Then I remember those are the things that used to hold up my mother's nylons. My mother used to wear regattas. You know what I'm talking about. And if you grew up blue collar, 3-family, 2-family, what was between the houses?
The clothesline.
Clotheslines. Clotheslines, and every wash day you'd see underwear you didn't want to see. Mrs. Fecto's corset, Mr. Putnam's long johns, all of his panties were the size of parasailers. Her brassiere hung from the 3rd floor to the ground. And if she left it on overnight, birds nested in the cups. I'm serious, I got pictures of this. So I still go back to Lynn, the roots are thick, and I go to the high-end stores that they don't have the Newburyport Family Dollar. And I go to Family Dollar, a Dollar Tree, you know that Dollar Tree store. I go in there. And I go to Lynn and I go shopping in there and I hear these blue-collar mothers. You've seen the blue-collar mothers with the tattoos and the rings and the you know, and the friggin' smoking a Peroni. But they're trying to be like a Newburyport mother. They use the Newburyport mother's name. It doesn't. Caitlin, you little bastard! The kids are there right here. We're dropping out. She got it. Big cultural difference. Let me have a sip of Coke here. You're doing a hell of a good job. Give her a round of applause. Come on. Hold on. I love doing, like I said, I've been doing it a long time and I still love it. Especially when my buddies are here, right? No, it's nice. Very, very seldom do I have from the Heimat, as we say. Look at me. You ready? My favorite song in Dutch? So ein Tag, so wunderschön wie heute. I love that song, man. That makes my whole day. It says such a day so beautiful as today. And I love that. I sing it all the time. Until they pick me up and I'm arrested. Suspicion. Okay, be quiet. Now, let me explain the heckler over here. The other Italian, not this one. This lady, Diana Maria Giardino. I told my friend the other day. What's your name, honey? Okay, I told Phyllis how we met. Back in, oh God, 58, 59, I don't know, Jans, you know when you're a teenager, you're drinking. We met somewhere, and we were at that age, I love you, all that stupid stuff when you were a kid, I love you forever. It's like bank and deposit withdrawal. No, you just lied and get the slice. But, right? So, we went out for a year or so, and I never saw her again. 44 years elapsed. She got married, 3 daughters. I got married, divorced, never had children. The state would not allow it. I was fixed by the federal government. Snip. April of 04, the phone rings after 44 years. True story. I pick it up. Hello. Hi, Bobby. It's Diana. I knew you'd come crawling back. You give them enough time to think it through. I'm a patient man. And I said to myself, why is she calling me after 44 years? And I said, she saw me driving by in that new Hyundai Accent. Oh yeah, it's fully loaded, wind-up windows, 8-track tapes. And I really have gloves in the glove compartment, not those ketchup packets from Burger King. You ever see people with 40 ketchup packets from Burger King in case you get rear-ended? Ah! Give me forward. All right, call on straight. After 44 years, true story, her husband died in 03, I had been divorced, and so we reconnected, true story. And now we hang, she lives in Beverly, Mass, I live in Newburyport, so we, back and forth and everything. And we actually sleep together without all that stupid passion stuff. Well, I know, she disagrees, but, once in a while we make an appointment and we forget what the hell we were going to do. Well, we're supposed to do something, but we sleep together. And now, I had not slept with anybody for a long time. Hugging and sleeping, remember the girl, blah, blah, blah. And one night, when we first hanging around, they go, you know it's true, so don't lie. And we're hugging, you ready? And it's pitch black in the room, and I'm sound asleep, and the next thing I hear is, holy Christ, did something get out of the stone zoo? I'm looking into the bed for a wildebeest, it's her nose, the noise is coming out of that thing. I went in the kitchen, got a knife, she comes at me, I'm going to take her out. Not guilty, Your Honor. Self-defense. Jesus, out of that small nose comes the noise of skin. The heck of Jurassic Park, I used to sleep with my wife. I like it. Even in Germany, so now, she's done well. Husband left her well, and then, when I'm doing paying bills with this, but she has a Subaru. Now, if you ever look at the logo of Subaru, what is it? A group of stars. On a clear night, if you look up, next to Orion is a Pleiades. They actually named the vehicle after that constellation. Pleiades, Subaru. Isn't that cool? My car is a Hyundai Accent, as I said, and the translation is not that romantic. Subaru, Pleiades, Hyundai translated as aluminum foil. Very thin gauge steel. They don't build those too good. Head-on collision. I saw a Hyundai in a head-on collision with another vehicle kill the driver of the Hyundai instantly. The guy in the moped walked away. I'm serious! Sometimes I walk the beach and I go, where's this all coming from? These drugs have flashbacks. We got time. We're going to shut this at 11, so we'll go till 11:20. I can care less. I'm paying the rent. Now, I'll be in Atlantic City January the 6th at a place called the Tropicana, if you ever get down there. Anybody been in AC? Have you been in Atlantic City? And you walk along. Now, we don't stay at the Trop. They let the entertainers stay in a hotel next door to the Trop. If you get down there, it's the old Ritz-Carlton. You know that's true. And we stay in a group of converted apartments. About 6 of them. There's 3 comics a week there, but you ready for this? Oh, you leaving?
Uh-oh, here we go. Yeah. I get this on film,
You
bro.
got a baby? You don't look pregnant, you look good. Hey, go ahead. Dad, hurry up so we can talk about you when you're gone. Hey, listen to me. Have a great Christmas, all right? Seriously, have a great Christmas. Hurry up so I can keep the continuity. You're going to miss the best part, but that's not my part. Now, okay, yeah. Give me a chair, right now. Diana, give me a chair. All right, come on, we got to fast forward here. So 10 minutes, I got to shut the doors, we'll never get out of here. Thank you, buddy. Okay, thank you very much. Now, I see I lost track of what the hell I was saying. What the hell was I doing? Hurry up. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, see how it happens. You know, it's the continuity when you go, where you going? I get so insecure. Don't leave, please. Forget the kid. Pay the babysitter extra. I'm in Atlantic City. I'll be there next month, January. But about a year and a half ago, I was there at the Ritz-Carlton, and they renamed the apartments. Guess who was put up there by the governor back in the 30s? Al Capone. They named them the Al Capone Suites. Can you imagine? It's a slight difference between politics, and won't get into that. But,
No.
you ready? I'm leaning out the window, and I saw, coming by me, are you ready? You can hear me without this, right? Okay, now check this out. True story. I grew up in the 50s and 40s. Elvis, you know, tight button, a DA. And I'm standing, looking out the window. And I saw, and we never had tattoos and piercing right back in the 50s. The only time I saw that. No, I'm not rocking it. Hey, what's ever cooking for you, God love you. But back in the 50s, the only place I saw tattoos and piercing was what? National Geographic. Natives of Nigeria. And now it's natives of Newton. Right? Things have changed, but then I saw these 2 guys walking by, and I said to myself, you know what? That's where the money is, because the day before, listen to this, the day before I'm walking up the boardwalk, and there's a place called the Convention Center. Have you ever heard of it? It was built in the 30s during the Depression, and it's a big building where a lot of bands used to play. The new bands played there. And there used to be a thing called the Miss America pageant. Ring a bell? A guy named Bert Pops, there she is, Miss America, and I'm looking at it nostalgically going, a lot of history there. And then I went, it says sold out. Guess who sold it out? Jay-Z. Jay-Z, the rapper, sold it out. 3,000 seats, it's gotta be $100 a seat, right? I moved down the truck, 300 seats. I'm going, oh my God, there's got to be a change. So that day I decided, I was like, it's never too late to be a rapper.
Oh,
Are you ready? I'm a Santa Claus rapper. I'm a Santa Claus rapper. I'm a Santa rapper. Come on. That's right. You've never thought you'd see me again, huh, sweetheart? That's why I want to be a rapper. I want to be a happy Christmas. I'm just glad I never had children, huh? I want to be a rapper. That's right. I want to be able to... It isn't funny. I make a living. That's right. It's never too late to be a rapper. Jay-Z is one of the biggest names in black rap. without you saying it, who was one of the big names in light rap? Eminem! Tonight,